How's it going, everybody? My name is Alpine Hippie, and welcome to my show, Low in Coverage, High in Entertainment, the show where I bring you the craziest, most unique sports that you've probably never heard of. Now, exciting news. We have had 1 month on the channel. I know. No one thought it could be done. I know. I just wanted to thank everybody who supported my channel up to this point, and just a big thank you to anyone who's watched any of my videos at all. I really appreciate you coming on and supporting my channel. Now, enough of all the sappy stuff. Let's get right into today's sport. Today, we will be covering an amazing sport called chess boxing. Now, this one definitely has some hints on what it might be in the name. As you might assume, it is a combination of chess and boxing. This would be a perfect example of a hybrid sport. A hybrid sport, by dictionary definition, is one that combines two or more sports in order to create a new sport or to allow a meaningful competition between players of those sports. In chess boxing, two opponents play alternating rounds of speed chess and traditional boxing until either one of them gets knocked out or there is a checkmate on the board. The tools of play on this one are pretty simple. You get a chessboard, some boxing gloves, and last but certainly not least, noise-canceling headphones. To get a little bit into the gameplay and rules, the matches started with the chess aspect. Two players are sat in front of each other in full gear except for the boxing gloves, and they participate in 3 minutes of speed chess to start off the competition. When the 3 minutes are up, the chessboard is removed from the ring, and the players have 1 minute to get themselves ready to fight. After the two opponents get geared up and get into the center of the ring, they then have a 3-minute round of boxing. Once the round of boxing is up, they then have 1 minute to de-glove, calm themselves down, and get themselves ready for another 3-minute round of speed chess. So this one really does just blow me away. I don't know how many of you guys play chess. I play chess kind of casually. I play it with friends and family sometimes. And it's hard. You have to do a lot of critical thinking, and it is very, very hard to figure out a good move with no pressure, no clock, no nothing. And after taking, hits to the head and having to, de-stress, get my adrenaline down, and, focus on a game, I just don't understand how these guys do it. So this crazy cycle just continues until one of them, like I said earlier, is either knocked out or there is a checkmate. The matches can go for quite a long time, but usually someone gets an easy shot in chess after they've gotten enough hits to the head. Overall, I really just do think that this sport is a great combination of brain and brawn. You really do need to have an expertise to some degree in both if you want to succeed with the sport, and that's what makes it really cool in my opinion. Now, I know you guys are just itching to see some of the gameplay on this one, so let's get it going. Now this one starts out how any calming normal chess match would. They're just getting their bearings, putting some of their earlier moves on, and before you know it, they gotta boot themselves up and get into the ring. They don't have a lot of time to get their gloves on, and right after that, they gotta cover their head because they're going to be using it in 3 minutes from now. The chessboard just has to watch this violence, the civilized sport. And I know we've all seen boxing, but just when you think about the fact that these guys now are having to de-glove and go play chess again, look at they just go on like nothing happens, just pop on their noise-canceling headphones, and just look at the bewilderment, though, on them. They're trying so hard, bless them. I'm not making fun of them at all. This must be insane, but oh my gosh, I can't even imagine having to do this. Now this scene's a little less ominous and a little brighter scene. Let's see if it'll help them out. Like I said, just laying out their early moves, and before you know it, right into the ring. I don't get it. And then just right back in. Okay, I appreciate it. Look at the focus on this, guys. And then just taking the punishment left and right. Just look at that follow through. And this guy, he's feeling it. He's for sure feeling it. Oh yeah, he's struggling. Alright, so I actually looked back right here because I was a little confused on why the opponent, across from him, looked so confused. And I guess after that hit, he really got his bell rung because he plays black and he goes to move his white rook across the board. So he rung his bell so hard that he forgot which color he was using. And of course, but still. And it is just no surprise that he quickly cleans up here after. He just has a little bit more of his wits about him and quickly ends the match. Now, believe it or not, chess boxing was actually created by a comic book artist named Enki Bilal. Enki is from France, and that's where most of the popularity for this sport kind of generated. After Enki created it on the comic book side of things, it evolved into a performance art, and after that, people decided they wanted to give it a real whirl and turned it into an athletic competition. It is governed by the World Chess Boxing Association and is most popular in France, the UK, India, and Russia. As you can see in some of the React footage that I showed, we do have some American competitors, but they are very few and far between. I hope that, we can get our crap together and get over there and put some more guys in that. The first championships for this sport were organized in 2005, but it expanded into global population more around 2011. Since that point, it has grown in popularity throughout the world, getting a little bit more media coverage, and has expanded across things like ESPN Ocho to get a little bit more screen time. But it is still a very niche, fun sport that a lot of people can have a lot of fun with, with their small group. Now, to give this one a rating, I'm going to give this one, probably one of the lower ratings I've given so far. I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. And that has nothing to do with, the athletes who play this sport or anything. I just think, it really is just kind of two sports, two unlikely sports, albeit, but two sports just kind of smashed together. The creativity there is lacking somewhat, but it's still a great sport, so I'm definitely going to give it above the 50 percentile. But yeah, this one was a fun one. All right, thank you for coming to my video. If you find a crazy, unique sport, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to start doing some sports that you guys give me. I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. If you liked the video, I'm going to continue to put out these videos weekly. And with all that being said, signing off.